Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another weekly designer chat. I'm Mia Farrell. I'm a designer with ACo, and we are here to help you love where you live, and I am here every Friday to talk about the ways that we do that. One of the ways we do that is with tile. You can see I've got a lot of beautiful tile behind me, and I've got some more to talk about with my guest today, Amanda Oldenettle with Daltile. Hey, Amanda.
Hi.
Thanks so much for joining us today. Super excited. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your role with Dal and Dal as a company?
Sure. My name is Amanda Oldenettle. As you said, I'm a sales rep with Daltile. I've been with them for about 5 years, and Daltile is the leading manufacturer and distributor of ceramic and porcelain tiles in North America. We've been around for about 70 years, and in that time, we have been able to shift a lot of our production stateside, and that's something we're really proud of, with over 70% of our tile being manufactured in North America, and another 20% of that being manufactured in the US specifically. So we're really proud of that and just the technology that we can bring to tile.
Yeah, absolutely. We love partnering with you guys. We've got a lot of your beautiful tiles in our showroom, and we love showing them off. We love selling them to our customers and designing with them. So we have decided to start rolling out a featured tile collection of the month, which you're going to give us a little bit of insight about, yeah?
Yeah, so we're excited to work on a featured tile. We have well over 100 product lines, and it's hard to feature all of the complementary pieces to the field tile in each line. So by doing this monthly, we can kind of take a look at some of the coordinating deco pieces and mosaics that you typically wouldn't get to see, just on a daily basis, represented by samples in a showroom.
Right. Some of those deco pieces are so cool, and some of them are really large, so it is hard to show.
The tile line that we're going to do this month is called Marble Attaché, and it recently had a line extension that's called Marble Attaché Lavish. So it is a marble look porcelain. It gives you the look of marble without the maintenance and the durability of porcelain as an added benefit to it. So we can take a look at a couple of pictures and then talk about the line a little bit more. So the first picture we have is of a master bathroom. And the product that's installed here is our Calcutta color. And something to note are the large format pieces used in this installation. So these go all the way up to 24 by 48. So you have almost a slab-like look, little grout lines, just a true feel for that veining and imaging on each piece of the tile.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I get clients all the time that say they don't like grout. So having those large format tiles is really helpful to be able to minimize the grout lines and, like you said, get that kind of slab look and really highlight the veining of the tile.
Definitely. And then, it's a tile installation versus a slab installation, the weight. So there's just a lot of benefits to going with that large format porcelain piece. You can take a look at the next slide. This is another color featured in the line, and it's called Turkish Skyline. There are more blues and purples, and it's more of a linear look. So you can see this picture illustrates the polished finish of the tile. The line offers 3 finishes: matte, satin, and polished. So you can kind of play with those on a floor-to-wall application how you'd like. If you want to go with more of a matte look on a bathroom floor and take polished up the walls or even on the ceiling. All of the mosaics do come in a matte finish. The 2x2 mosaics do, specifically for shower pan use. You can incorporate them anywhere, but that's another feature of the line, or the 3 finishes that you can work with.
That's the next. I love that color.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really just rich and warm, and it kind of checks all the boxes for me.
For sure.
Let's see, the next picture. It's the floor piece is what we're looking at here. And this is from Marble Attaché Lavish. So this line extension, it is a polished chevron on the floor. So it's a suitable floor piece that is polished. Because of the grout lines that you get, it really helps with that friction rate.
Sure.
To keep it as a safe floor installation. And the last picture, I believe we've got another bathroom scene. And what to focus on here is that back wall behind the tub. Those are our 2x5 linear hexagon mosaics. And that is in the Calcutta collection as well, similar to the first room that we saw. And it just creates a stunning visual. You get the geometric shapes, you get the classicness of marble, and you can't go wrong with it, really.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And we've got some of the samples here in our showroom. I'm going to flip my camera around so we can see what beautiful samples you brought over to show. Here on our wall, we've got lots of nice 5x7 small samples of the field tiles that we're designing with. As you can see in those pictures that Amanda shared, you can use these marble collections anywhere and everywhere in the bathroom. But if you feel like mixing and matching, we've got a whole collection down below our featured tile of our field tiles. But the featured tile for the month, the marble attaché, is shown here on the top shelf with all of the coordinating pieces. Actually, not all, right, Amanda? I feel like there are some behind you that we're not showing.
Yeah, I've got a couple more pieces here that we're not showing. That nice long piece that you're sitting on right now is the marble, the Calcutta marble that was featured in those bathroom shots. And that's a really interesting size of the 12x48. So you get almost the plank look on a marble piece. Again, large format, cutting down on the grout lines. The pieces that are in front of it are the coordinating mosaics. And then in addition to that size, behind me, I've got a 24x48 piece featured. You can kind of see it just off to the side. And then there's another piece of that Turkish Skyline again.
Yeah, that large piece behind you, that's stunning to have that huge 24x48 piece that we don't necessarily have the space on the wall to show.
Yeah, exactly. They don't always show that easily, but we always have pieces in our showroom, which helps. And the showroom's open to the public, and anybody can come by and check those out too.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. So this piece here, is that the one that we saw in that the second picture?
Really it is,
it's
yeah.
So pretty. I love the color tones in that.
Yep, and then there's that 2x5 linear hex that complements the line.
So cool. I love the shape of that. Love it. And the
yeah.
of this one is beautiful as well.
Yeah, and so there's that chevron that we saw in the third picture. So it's a nice polished chevron, just a really striking appearance. That's what I like about the lavish line.
Yeah,
just
for sure.
Really, really striking images.
Talk about striking. This guy here.
Yes, that's one of the decos from the lavish line, and it's kind of modern. It's kind of classic. It's just a lot of fun. Yeah. You can kind of go any direction with that, and it's suitable for floors and wall. It is a polished piece, but it's a lot of fun.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful, Amanda. The whole collection is, and I really appreciate your time with us today talking about the collection. Thanks so much. We are looking forward to more feature tiles monthly, but for now, come by our showroom and check out the marble attaché.